Welcome back to Ego and Empathy, the podcast where we explore the psychology behind human behavior and the subtle ways it shapes our lives. I'm your host, Mandy, and today we're going to unpack something that sounds almost harmless at first. But in reality, it's one of the most frustrating and disorienting tactics used by narcissists and manipulators. Today's topic is word salad. If you've ever had an argument with someone that left you completely drained, confused, or doubting your own logic, you've probably experienced word salad. It's what happens when communication stops being about clarity and starts being about control. At its core, word salad is verbal chaos. It's when someone uses circular arguments, contradictions, and irrelevant points to derail a conversation, so that you end up frustrated, apologizing, or simply giving up. The goal isn't to resolve the issue. It's to exhaust you until you stop trying to make sense of it. Let's look at what it sounds like in real life. You might bring up a simple issue, like, "I felt hurt when you ignored me last night." And they reply with, "I can't believe you're bringing this up now. You're always so negative." "I didn't ignore you. You just never appreciate what I do for you." And suddenly, the conversation isn't about being ignored anymore. It's about your tone, your attitude, your supposed lack of gratitude. That's word salad in action. Here's another example. You say, "You told me you'd be home at 7, but you came home at 10. And they respond, "Why are you keeping track of me? Are you trying to control me? I had to work late because of you anyway. If you were more supportive, I'd actually want to come home." Now the issue is no longer about accountability. It's about how you are the problem. You're confused, emotional, and somehow defending yourself for simply asking a question. Word salad can also sound like random logic. Long monologues full of contradictions that go nowhere. You might hear things like, "I never said that," and "If I did, you misunderstood. But even if I said it, it's not what I meant. And if you think I meant it, that just shows how little you understand me." By the end, you're spinning in circles, trying to follow the thread of the conversation. And you start to feel like you're the one losing your mind. And that's the whole point. Word salad is designed to confuse and destabilize. It keeps the narcissist in control. Because as long as you're trying to make sense of their words, you're not questioning their behavior. Psychologically, word salad is a defense mechanism. It protects the narcissist's ego from accountability. Instead of admitting fault or engaging honestly, they flood the conversation with noise. It's like trying to have a calm talk in the middle of a hurricane. You can't win, because the storm is the point. So how do you handle it when someone starts using word salad on you? First, stop trying to make sense of nonsense. You can't have a logical conversation with someone who's not speaking in good faith. If every topic turns into confusion, recognize that it's not you, it's the manipulation. Your clarity threatens their control, so they replace clarity with chaos. Second, refuse to chase their logic. When they start talking in circles, you don't have to follow the maze. Try saying, "We're going in circles, and I'm not continuing this conversation." Or, "If you want to talk calmly and respectfully, I'll listen. If not, I'm stepping away." You have the right to disengage. You don't owe them an audience for their confusion. Third, use emotional detachment. Word salad thrives on your frustration. The more emotional you get, the more they feel they've won. Try to keep your tone calm, factual, and short. Imagine you're dealing with static on a radio. You can hear the noise, but you don't have to tune into it. Fourth, document the pattern. When these conversations happen often, write them down afterward. Not to hold evidence against them, but to remind yourself that You're not imagining it. Seeing the pattern clearly helps you stay grounded when they try to twist reality again. And finally, trust the feeling of confusion. That tightness in your chest, that fog in your mind. That's your intuition telling you something is wrong. Healthy communication might be uncomfortable, but it never leaves you feeling lost or small. Word salad isn't communication. It's chaos disguised as conversation. It's meant to overwhelm your logic. Because confusion equals control. But once you see it for what it is, it loses its power. When you stop engaging in word salad, you're taking away one of the narcissist's favorite weapons. You reclaim your peace by stepping out of their confusion. You learn that silence can be stronger than explanation. And that walking away doesn't mean defeat. It means freedom. If you've ever been in a relationship where every discussion turned into a storm, please know this. You are not too sensitive, you are not crazy, and you are not asking for too much. You are simply asking for honesty. And that's something a manipulator cannot give. Remember, communication should bring clarity, not confusion. You deserve conversations that build understanding, not ones that destroy your confidence. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon so you'll be notified when new episodes are released. We'll be continuing this series on manipulation tactics, so you can learn how to recognize them, protect your energy, and move toward healthier connections.